The love is unconditionally till it's conditioned be. But everything you did to me.
I don't think that like I intentionally try to be like different or positive. I think that like I just try to be me. My name is Elson Lopes. I go by the name of Elos. I'm a 26-year-old hip hop and R&B artist from Boston, Massachusetts.
It's a fear of the unknown, it's a feeling you might know. It takes a toll on any person, slowly eating at their soul. Then when I feel alone, when I
actually started when I was 13 years old, but not officially. I would just walk home and I would rap to myself. Whatever I would see, I would be like, this tree is green, I can't wait to get to my street. I need to get home so my mom don't get mad and get blown.
Oh my God.
I would just say like stuff like that. So if I seen a car pass by, I'm like, that's a nice Hyundai. I can't wait till I drive one day. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Whatever I would see. The biggest thing in my life when I was a kid was basketball. I played basketball up until my sophomore year of college. And I'll never forget that I was supposed to go meet up with the team to like introduce the new players. And that's when I started making music. And for the first time, like I didn't want to go. And that's when I kind of realized with myself, like, okay, I think I'm becoming a new person. I think I'm turning a chapter in my life.
I remember that, for example, Elson would he would be upstairs in my room, and he would either sing or rap for me.
Moving different through these scenes that y'all boys couldn't envision. A toy from me, get your goal and see. I swear these motherfuckers clear and they clear the scene. Slaughter
And initially, when he started, wasn't even close. I was like, Elson, I hear you, I understand you, follow your dream. Personally, at the beginning, I wasn't a fan. And I was like, again, just make sure you're obviously focusing on your school, focusing on other things to make sure you're prepared. But yeah, if this is what you love to do, of course, go ahead and do it. And then again, I'm not sure at what point it happened, but there was both a moment when he was in my room doing the same thing, just kind of rapping off the top of his head and/or singing. And there was a specific song that I heard, and I was like, wow, like this, like he actually showed extreme growth in his field.
Like when he puts his mind to something, there's nobody that can stop him. Nothing gets in his way. He can hear a million no's. The next person might say a yes to him. Like that's his mentality that he has. So he always pushes, keeps going. And somebody that motivates me a lot too, to, you know, pursue what I want in life as well.
From the heart to the torso, you gotta know that my sore spots get oh so.
That person, I can't like sit at my desk and write. I have to like walk around. So I will move throughout this house. I'll like walk in circles or I'll just walk around. But I think that for me, it's really just discipline. Like I tell myself, like, because like, of course you love to make music, but there's days that I don't want to make music. Like there's days I want to go out. I want to go do something else besides sitting in this house and making music. But I think that the discipline of like, this is what's got you this far. And this is what I know internally I have to do. So it's not about what I want to do. It's about what I know I need to do.
Yeah, I loved you, a piece of everything I own it. Fuck, one more time, Jesus. Thought that you had my back, but this is how it goes. One more time. Damn. Talking about music here.
I feel like my anxiety comes from a lot of different things, but I think the main thing was like the music. It was like, okay, like I'm working so hard. And I was like, what's happening? Like I'm doing everything right, but it's been like a year, 2 years and nothing's happening. And I was like, okay, is it gonna work? Am I gonna be broke? Are people gonna think I'm crazy? People gonna think I'm stupid? Da da da.
Like so many voices.
Yeah, so many things in my head.
Being an artist, like on your own, you fund everything by yourself, and like music videos and studio time and stuff is very expensive. So like trying to take care of all those expenses on your own in the beginning when you make no money off of music is tough. And then by force, he has to work a job, for example, so he can't give it his 100% focus. So trying to balance, like I need money for this thing and then I invest all my money into this thing. So sometimes that can cause a lot of hiccups. But
I remember the day, it was actually the night. So I was up late just working on music as I always did. And just anxious, like just really anxious. I couldn't really sleep, and then like I just had like I don't remember what the thought was, but like something came in my mind, like literally like started hyperventilating. Like I popped up out of bed and I was like, I couldn't stop, like I think it was a panic attack I was having. And I just remember that I just felt like I can't explain it. I felt horrible. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go look up like anxiety specialists because I know that this is coming from my anxiety. I spoke to her and I told her what was going on, and she was like, I think you have OCD. And I was like, I don't have OCD. I was like, I'm not cleanly, I'm not neat, I don't have to check, tidy up everything. Because I didn't know that. That's all I knew about OCD was like, it's a germ disease. You have to wash your hands a lot. You have to do all this. And she was like, that's not OCD. Like, that's a piece of OCD, but there's much more to it. And I think that after that, I felt as bad as I felt reassured. I was like, okay, like, I'm not crazy. Like, there's almost like a sense of relief of like there is, like, this is something. Like, it's not just me. I'm not losing my mind.
Something like the music industry where you have to be on social media all day and every day, and everybody has an opinion about your music and it's your comments, that definitely does not help somebody who suffers with anxiety. But he just puts it in his music, which I think is definitely super impactful. Like, a lot of people listen to his music and he has all these messages about, depression, anxiety, OCD, all these things that a lot of people deal with every day, and people listen to his music and resonate with it. I think that's why he's gained the fan base that he has today, because he really can connect with his fans on that level.
When's the last time that you smiled? Shit ain't been as humorable. Think you lacking perfect size, that makes you unsuitable. If only you had those perfect eyes, your flaws would be less viewable. But none of us are perfect now, but we just won't feel beautiful.
My music is an expression of me. And like I said, OCD is not me, but it's a part of me. And it's something that, honestly, at this point, like, I've come to actually, like, I don't say like it, because that's kind of crazy, but like, I've come to like enjoy it. Makes me different. Like, to really think about, like, it makes me different and unique. And I just feel like I'm not the only person who suffers from OCD. I'm not the only person that suffers from anxiety, from depression, and a lot of people like my music because they feel like they're able to relate to it and they're able to gravitate towards the meaning of the songs and everything. And I think that I would be doing a disservice to not only them, but to myself if I didn't tell my full truth. Like, this is who I am. This is what I deal with. I'm not perfect. And if you're not perfect like me, I understand you. I know how you feel.
What message you want to say to people who currently being like a little bit self-doubted and like, or self-doubted about their own dream?
I'm not special. I'm not special at all. So if I can do it, you can do it. And if I can be fearless enough to do it, you can too. And I think that once you get out of your own way, you would really be surprised at what you can do.
All right, we're good. That's good. I don't think there's anything else I got to punch in. I think I'm good in here. Let me jump out.